Just the other day, I was asked about my single favorite moment from this year's Summer Olympic Games in Paris, and upon hearing this question, I simply could not answer. This year's Olympic Games were truly unforgettable, from Letsile Teboho grabbing Botswana's first Olympic gold in the 200 meters, to Joshua Cheptegei becoming one of the greatest championship distance runners of all time, to the show-stopping final that was the men's 1500, where Cole Hocker stole the show over Jakob Ingebrigtsen and Josh Kerr in a new Olympic record. 2024 brought us some of the greatest moments in track history, and as Tim Hutchings so eloquently put it, we are truly living through a privileged time as track fans. It really has been quite the wild year when it comes to what we have experienced in athletics. But earlier today, I was scrolling through this year's Olympic results, taking in the greatness that we did see during this year's Games, and I noticed something quite interesting, and it was something that up until 2024 has actually never happened in track and field. In this year's Olympic Games, we saw the closest 100-meter race in Olympic history when Noah Lyles managed to outlean Keishane Thompson for the gold medal, finishing with a time of 9.79 seconds, a finish that was so close that it actually took a few minutes just to finalize the actual winner. And by less than 1/100th, Noah managed to come out of this race as the Olympic champion. This men's 100 was determined by less than a blink of an eye. However, if we take a look over at the women's race, it was actually a completely different story. In the women's 100-meter finals, the clash between Sha'Carri Richardson and Julian Alfred was billed as one of the biggest battles that almost inevitably was set to lead to a super close finish. However, this did not happen. In fact, far from it, because with a finishing time of 10.72, Alfred took down Sha'Carri by 0.15 seconds, which, if you're not familiar with this time frame, looks like this. This was actually St. Lucia's very first medal in any Olympic event, and it just so happened to be a gold medal in one of the most prestigious events in all of the Olympic Games. This 100-meter victory was truly a historic moment in sprinting, as it ushered in a brand new Olympic champion in one of the most dominant ways of 2024. However, if we go back to this year's World Indoor Championships, we can see Alfred achieving something that up until this season has never been done in track and field. For this year's World Indoor Champs in Glasgow, Scotland, Alfred became the 60-meter World Indoor Champ with a clocking of 6.98, a time that took down Eva Swoboda by 2/100ths of a second. With her always explosive start and ever-dominant acceleration, Alfred took the gold medal in this event as well, proving her 60-meter power abilities once again. And this single victory makes Julian Alfred from St. Lucia the only athlete in sprinting history to win the indoor 60-meter world title and the Olympic 100-meter dash in the exact same season. To win either one of these races makes you an absolute beast, but to dial in both of these in the same year really is just another level of sprinting greatness. Now, there have been a few athletes that have gotten close to this accomplishment, such as Maurice Greene in 1999 when he won the World Indoor title and the World Championships in the 100, and we also almost saw this from Noah Lyles this season as he won the 100 in